Alrighty, so today on 300 Boys, we have a little bit different flavor of bike here. We got a TRX 90 and we're going to see what we can do with it.
You're on the 300 Boys YouTube channel.
As you can see, it's in garage cap condition, one owner. They took really good care of it, regular maintenance. Really never even ridden in the winter or nothing. So it's a pretty good bike. We're going to see what it needs here. Probably just a carb clean, you know, the good old regular valve adjustment and go. Alex happened to have taken the seat off, because this is his bike. As you can see, there's lots of great things going on there. So we're going to, probably do some of the obvious things you're thinking, like clean it. The motor is kind of locked up. It's free, supposedly, Alex says. It's not free now. I guess there was, it rolled and then stopped. So we're gonna, do the usual thing and then do the other usual thing, and then so you guys will know. All right, so quickly here, we've already found out some stuff. Here's the plug we went ahead and pulled because we did turn it with a ratchet and she said no. So it's gross, it's got stuff on it. We're gonna guess there's probably stuff down in there. So that's the next plan, is turn it over and see what we can get out of the cylinder. Probably nothing. We'll probably have to pull the entire motor apart. Take the head off to get all this stuff out. I don't know, we'll see. Hold on, you think we should blow compressed air in there? Yeah. Here.
I just tell them what you're doing for a little bit.
There's definitely stuff in there. So we're gonna put the camera down and do some more of this because we gotta turn the compressor on. All right, so Hadley went home for the night, and I just figured I'd bring you guys in, show you what we ended up getting into here. The reason that I did fix the pull start here, you guys can see we've got it configured in a way there so everything stays going. Anyhow, timing chain and the timing gear and all that looks good. Rod looks good. Everything really checked out. Except for the reason she was hung up was, you see the cylinder there had an immense amount of rust in it. It didn't even really tear the piston up. It needs a little bit of a clean, and you could reuse that, but we're not going to. Get into that in a second, but the cam is in immaculate shape. The rockers are just beautiful. So, we did also have a stuck valve. I've got it out right now. You can see there's a bunch of junk down in there, and we're going to clean this head up. Rebuild it, get ready for a backup. But I do believe Alex is going to order a full new top end for this thing. We'll see what he does there. Once he does that, we'll start telling the story again. But for now, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. All right, so while Headley's dumping that water out over there, definitely not gas. Tank was full of water. You can see here we've done a few other things to the quad here. I'm pretty sure last time I talked to you guys, you seen where we had the top end off because of some issues and got the pull start fixed. So Alex is ordering a new piston cylinder for this. I went through last night, and I think I might have told you I had a stuck valve too. I went through and cleaned up the head. Freed up that valve, took it out, relapped it in and everything. If you don't know what that means, I pretty well grinded the valve surface against the head to mate them to create a good seal. Anyhow, it's free now. It's straight. It's sealing up. We're all good there. So the head's ready to go on. Alex is either going to get another head or use that one once his 114 kit comes in. He ordered a big bore kit for this. So those are the next things on the list. For now, he's got the wheels pulled off. He's going to go ahead and get some tires put on those and get the wheels all straightened out. We pulled all the plastics off. I'm sure you guys, if you don't remember, they looked pristine. So we want to go ahead and save on those and put them over there since they're so nice. And we're going to throw these on here for now. And because I think they might just look just a little bit better than the old ones. So anyhow, that's what we're doing now. He's got those off. He's got the tank off, flushing it. I'm going through and getting this rear chain freed up, or trying at least, because it is pretty froze up. And there you go. There's what Alex is pulling out of the tank as well. We heard some stuff rattling. That's what it was. Not good. Rocks in there. But the inside looks really clean on this thing. The head, the cam, the rockers, all that stuff look pristine. I don't think this bike had many hours on it. Anyhow, those are all the things on the list. Get the new parts in, get the motor running, and then we've got some new plastics to go on. Probably go through the carburetor because I'm sure it's full of water and algae. Do some bearing and brake work, etc. Things like that, little stuff. So we'll bring you guys along. This turn from barn find carb clean like usual into a complete mess. So there's the rocks that came out of the tank so far. So anyways, stay tuned, and hopefully you guys will get to see a complete pile of junk TRX 90 here, 2003 model Honda, turned into less junk. Stay tuned. Okie dokie, guys. So we've done a little bit of work to that thing. Had another set of plastics we threw on it. I'll give you guys a quick little shot of what we got going on here. Cleaned it up, etc. So we're about done for tonight, and we're going to see if maybe we needed a carb rebuild. So we're going to bring you in and show you what the carb has to offer for us. So I don't even think we need to clean it. It looks like this thing was drained before it was, put away. So it's in pretty good shape. So that should be good right there.
There's a rebuild kit.
I don't know about a rebuild. You probably don't need that, though. All right, so back once again on this little TRX 90. We got the plastics back off of it. Alex went ahead and put these tires on it. I like them. I think they're sweet. You guys let us know what you think or don't. Up to you. Anyhow, we went ahead and decided that we're going to go ahead and do a full go-through on this thing. So Alex is taking this side case off over here, and he's getting the shifter off right now to take that side case off. Clean it up in there, take the motor off, and then you guys see we're going to pressure wash the frame and all that. So stay tuned.
Lord. Lordy. So we got some cleaning to do. So this is the fun part, and we're gonna definitely let you guys come along for a little bit of this. A little bit of pressure wash, etc. But you'll see. Okay, so you guys missed some things there because we forgot to pick up the camera and kind of didn't want to because it's been raining all day. I didn't want to be out there trying to film in the rain. Sorry about that, guys. But we did go ahead and pressure wash the frame. Alex did that out there in the pouring rain. I told him I'd sit and watch him do that if that's what he wanted to do. We got the motor all put back together with 114 kit. Relapped the valves, cleaned up the head. It's all back together now. So we got the bike pretty well back together, ready to start. The only thing we're short now is a carburetor. So that's next on the list. I just figured I'd give you guys a little update since I haven't been able to really pick up the camera today, but this is what we're working with. Alex went ahead and put a new key switch on there. So she should be ready to boot, scoot, and boogie with a carburetor here in just a few. All right, so once again, we've done a little bit of our film magic here. It's been multiple days and time, etc. for us, but a few seconds for you guys. Anyhow, bring you in, get you a little more updated. I showed you guys where we pressure washed everything, got the engine back together, got the engine on there. Now, we don't have spark. We probably should have checked that first. Whatever, you know us, we like to party, so we just went ahead and, rebuilt the motor without spark. So, Alex over here is pulling out some new parts he's got for this thing. He's got a CDI, I think he's got a stator and some other parts. So on today's list is to get spark to it. That's first. Well, actually more like second. First of all, he's got himself an exhaust for it. He ordered a brand new big gun exhaust for it, and we'll show you that here in a minute. Actually, it's over here, so I'll go ahead and show it to you. This thing is beautiful. So... anyhow, that's what we're going to do now. Alex is going to go ahead and throw this big gun exhaust on here. Get the exhaust all buttoned up. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and throw on our new CDI. See if that works. If not, stator, etc. Start troubleshooting spark. But for now, we're going to throw the new fancy pipe on here. Because you know us, we like to party. We're all about looks and style. Way over functionality. It don't matter if this thing runs as long as it looks cool. That's the important part to any bike, really. So... anyhow, stay tuned. We're going to throw this new exhaust on, try and get spark to it. I wish I was Alex Headley. Can't hide money, huh, bud? They've always said, I didn't know it was true. Can't hide money. This boy right here can't hide money. Look at that big, fancy, expensive exhaust. Oh, my. Oh, my. Okay, so he's got it all back together here. We did get spark to it. We're not sure what it was. Pretty sure it's a stator, the old CDI, and the old coil fired. We went ahead and put the new CDI and stator or coil on there. We'll just run them until they give up or forever, for all we know. Who knows? But so he went ahead and threw the plastics back on there. He got the air box back in, brand new air filter. She's all ready to go. The only thing it needs now is the carburetor. The one that he has is completely foobarred. There's no chance for this thing. Everything's stuck in it, and the needle jet, or the needle seat, the float needle, that's what I'm looking for. It stuck so bad in there, it broke in half trying to pull it out. We drilled it, it didn't work. So he's got a new carburetor on the way. It should be here soon, and we'll bring you back in then. And then we should be able to do our first start up with the old TRX 90. All right, guys, so Alex's carburetor came in today. Got it all on there, fresh fuel line, flush the tank, fresh fuel in there. Did we check the oil?
No.
So we need to check the oil now. Other than that, we're ready to try and fire this thing up. He's got that fresh Big Gun Evo exhaust on there. Brand new CDI, brand new coil, brand new stator. This thing should run. She's got oil in it. All right, well, guys, here it is. We're going to do our first little test fire on her here. Hopefully she fires up. This is the 114 kit too. Brand new cylinder and piston. So we'll see how this thing runs. Hopefully it fires. All right, there it is, guys. First fire. You guys seen what the Big Gun Evo exhaust sounds like there. We got a few things to do now. We're going to go through and tune on the carb a little bit, get it running right. We're going to do that off camera so, you know, I can have my hands free to help Alex. We can get it figured out there, keep it running for him, whatever, get the idle, all that. Yada, yada, bullshit. Anyhow, once we do that, we're going to take it out. We're going to put some heat cycles on it and try and break it in. Maybe we'll get some video footage for that, but for now, we're going to tune on her a little bit and bring it back. All right, guys, you can see here, well, anyways, we've got it just about tuned in. We got a little bit more fine tuning, but it's enough to take it out and ride it. Alex is going to take it out here, take it on its first test ride. Yeah, we'll have to turn that idle up a little bit. Damn it. All right, guys. Give us another minute or two. All right, here we go. First test ride. Alright guys, there you have it. First test ride, we took this bike completely locked up, trashed, abandoned, and forgotten, and now we've turned around and after a lot of working parts, of course, got this thing running. She's sitting here idling, sounds good. Seems to be running pretty healthy, so Okie dokie. Well, here it is, guys. We got it all back together. We went and put it through its first heat cycle and put about 15 minutes of runtime on the motor. Let it cool down. We came over and every now and then pulled over a couple strokes just to make sure that piston is not sitting in the same place in the cylinder as it's cooling down and everything, to make sure it wears evenly in there, because that is a brand new cylinder and piston. Anyways, besides all that, she's all done now. The only thing we have left is 2 more heat cycles, a valve adjustment, and an oil change. We're going to do that stuff off camera. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we got what we're working with now. So here it is. Well, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Come back next time. We'll probably do a little bit of tuning on this. Maybe Alex will get his other one out. And any of you watched our first TRX 90 revival video. This is actually not that bike. This is a completely different bike. Well, you've probably seen that from the beginning of this video. This had red plastics, flat tires, all that junk. Of taking the seat off, because this is his bike. As you can see, there's lots of great things going on there. So we put a 114 kit on it, stator, CDI, coil, big gun exhaust, brand new air filter, new key switch, new tires. Did a bunch of work to it and adjusted all the brakes. She's ready to rock and roll now, though. Like I say, 2 more heat cycles, a valve adjustment. That won't be ready. We'll get you some more videos of that. But for now, thanks for watching, guys, and go save a Honda.